Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. I'm really excited to share this one with you guys. We're doing something a little bit different today to kick off summer, and I'm really excited. It came about from a few different conversations over the last couple of weeks I was having with people, and I thought let's just record a podcast about this. So today we are going to do and if you guys love this, maybe we will start a series or make this like a routine thing every few months, once a quarter, something like that. But it's things I'm loving right now. And today I'm going to share 5 things that I'm loving right now. Some of them have been things I've actually been loving for a lot longer than right now. Some things are newer. Some things are things I've loved in the past, put away for a while, and then rekindled my love for them in this season of life. But I'm really excited to share with you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys have tried any of these things. And I want to hear from you. Reach out to me on Instagram and share with me some of the things you're loving right now, too, because I'm always looking for new things. I have a virtual work from home job and 3 kids. So let's face it, I don't have time to connect with my friends in real life to talk about this kind of thing. So we're going to talk over the podcast and Instagram. So share all of the cool, trendy things that you're loving right now: books, food, personal care items, whatever it is. I want to hear about it. So let's dive in. Number one is one of those things that I loved a couple years ago, and I just got out of the habit of it. And I've recently was just thinking about it and how amazing it sounded. And I was like, I'm gonna go make one of these. But it is the Kale Junkie. If you don't follow her on Instagram, go check her out. She has some really great recipes. But she's actually a lawyer turned foodie. Most of her recipes are pretty clean, but her name is actually, I don't know how to say her last name. I hope I don't butcher it. But if someone knows her or she's listening, tell me how to pronounce her last name. It's Nicole Modic or Modic, Modic. But if you go on Instagram and search Kale Junkie, you'll find her. She also has a website with blog. I think she has a cookbook out too. But it's this drink I'm drinking right here. If you're watching on Instagram, on YouTube, you'll see it. It's Golden Sunshine Yellow, and it is her glow tonic. And this is something that she does, I think, year round. I really love it in the summer. And what it is if you're watching this, you can see it's like a mason jar, and I put ice in it, filled it up with coconut water, like just plain unsweetened coconut water. I added in some ginger. She has measurements for all of this. I just eyeball it because it's not baking and you don't have to be precise. What's really the taste? Some ginger, the juice of 1 lemon, turmeric, sea salt, and black pepper, and a little bit of honey. She says you can do honey or maple syrup. I really like honey in this, honey with the lemon. I just think it's really nice. It's so refreshing, you guys. Take a sip. It's like salty and sweet and complex and earthy all in one. So refreshing. Some of you guys might be thinking that sounds disgusting with black pepper and turmeric and iced coconut water with honey and lemon. It's really good. Tell me if you've tried this. Tell me what you think. If you think it sounds awful or awesome. Okay, the second thing on my list, this is really funny to me. This is actually the one where how this conversation came to be. So this is actually a product I've been using for almost 2 years now. But just this past week, 2 different people who are not connected to each other commented on my eyelashes, and when they were asking me where I was getting them done, what mascara I was using, what I was using on them. And I should have brought my box in here, but I don't have it. It is that I do them myself. It's called Lashify. And you might have seen like ads for them or other companies around. Lashify is the OG. Their creator, owner, inventor is amazing. They're always coming out with fabulous new products and sizes and all of that. And they're really great because they go on underneath your eyelashes. So you wipe on this glue with like a mascara wand and you see cute little tweezers and just stick them on and clamp them shut, let them dry. And I wear mine for a whole week. I swim in them, I work out in them, I sleep in them, and they really last well. For me, having 3 really young kids and a full client load and husband and a house, a really old dog and volunteering, I just didn't feel like I had the capacity to fully get ready every morning. And so I thought, if I just have my lashes on, it will save me that much time in the morning and at night when I'm tired and don't feel like taking off my mascara. And I also have more deep set eyes and high cheekbones, which led to constant raccoon eyes. Like my mascara would always smudge and it was super annoying. And like some worse than others, but these lashes are just great. They also have a really active Facebook page and Facebook community with tutorials. They'll give you help and pointers as you're like figuring it out because there is a little bit of a learning curve involved. But now that I've been doing it for so long, it takes me like 10 minutes to get them all on and then they last for a week, which is so worth it. And then another pro tip is I actually reuse them. So normally I'll have like 2 sets in rotation. I'm wearing one, and then the other one is sitting in an old like prescription bottle filled with alcohol. And that is like sanitizing and sterilizing them and also getting the glue off. And then what I do is hit the Lash Fiends call it lash laundry. I just get a paper towel and I pour them out onto it and like kind of get the paper towel and just scrub the glue off of the edge. And then line my little, they call it a lash map, like line your lashes out how you want them and put the glue on and all of that. And I'm good to go to reuse it. And doing this makes me only I have to reorder them every like 4 months or so, which is so cost effective too. So kudos to Lashify. I absolutely adore their product. They have a bunch of different sizes and shapes and lengths. I normally wear one of the shorter lengths. I'm like a 10 millimeter, which is definitely on the short side, but I don't have a lot of like real estate between my brows and my like eyes. So like anything longer looks ridiculous. And normally I like a fluffy Gossamer, which is like one of the types. They just came out with Fluffy Light, which I've really been enjoying as well. But yeah, like try it out. I'm going to actually put a link below that will give you a discount off of your first order. So click that link below if you're interested in trying. You're going to start out ordering what's called a control kit. It's super cute. It's this little plastic case with a mirror in it. And it comes with your special little tweezers. And they're like the perfect arch so that you can put them on. So I'm left-handed. So put them on this side, but then it bridges across your nose to put them on that side too. So you're not trying to do it with your right hand, or left hand if you're right-handed, which, it can be challenging because you have to be pretty precise with it. It comes with that. Their most popular like starter glue. They have a few different types of bonds is what they call it. And you can pick out one type of Gossamer to start with. Normally like an A, B, or C. Like A is really natural looking. B is like a mascara type look, like a light mascara look. And then C is more curled. I honestly think all 3 of those are pretty natural looking. They're not very thick and the spines are going to be thinner. So you're not going to get quite as much longevity out of those, but they're great to start with. So you practice with those depending on your eye shape and how much curl you want. You can pick, what you like. They're fantastic. If you end up trying it and loving it, sign up for their membership because it's worth its weight in gold. You end up saving so much money whenever you place orders. So it's really great. So try out Lashify. I want to hear if you've been trying it. Oh, also, what I was going to say, there's a lot of like imitators out there right now who have basically stolen Lashify's proprietary information and are making these like off brands of it. It's a lot cheaper. The quality is not going to be nearly as good. And you're like supporting people who are stealing things, which is never a good feel. So yeah, let me know if you try Lashify. Click the link below to save some money on your first order. And I hope it's as life-changing for you as it has been for me. Okay, number 3. This one is food related also. The summer has been great so far. This is our first, is this our first official week of summer? I think it is, but it's been such a blur. I think it is. Our dance recital is tomorrow. We have 3. Adeline is in one. She's my 6-year-old. She's in one at 10. And then there are 2 identical shows at 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock that my older daughter Charlotte is in. So it's a whole day of dance recital, and we've had dress rehearsals all week this week. And so it's been really busy, plus work and like managing the 3-year-old and the old dog and like all of the things. So I dusted off this cookbook, this bad boy, Skinny Taste One and Done. It's 140 no-fuss dinners for your Instant Pot, slow cooker, air fryer, sheet pan, skillet, Dutch oven, and more. And this week I've really been diving into the slow cooker a lot, which I don't normally equate slow cooker with summer. And honestly, I have a major frustration with slow cookers a lot of the time. And that, okay, you have your protein cooked, but then you still have to deal with all of the sides, right? So you're still making dirty dishes. And for me, I reuse pots and pans. I'm like, if I'm going to saute or bake veggies, I might as well just add some protein next to it. So I really don't give my slow cooker that much love unless I'm making something like a stew or a brisket or something like that. But this food is really great because I made 2 different recipes this week. I actually posted about one of them on Instagram. Oh, that I felt like it gave me a pretty complete meal from just my slow cooker. So the first one was sweet potatoes and shredded buffalo chicken. And this was something I'd not done before, is you put your chicken in, buffalo sauce and garlic powder, and then you wrap your sweet potatoes in foil. You sit them in that slow cooker right next to the chicken. So I think I put the sweet potatoes in first and then the chicken next to it. Stick it all in there. It was crazy. We cut open the sweet potatoes, shredded the chicken, put them in, topped it with some sauce, added the side salad. Boom. Perfect meal. It was even something my husband could do while I was at dress rehearsal number 1 on Tuesday for 3 hours. And then I came home and ate. And y'all, he just learned how to make grilled cheese this year. Bless him. So if Joe can do it, you can do it too. So that was a really great one. And then last night was dress rehearsal number 2. And so I forget what she calls it. It's like complete barbecue meal or something. It was something it sounded very like legit. Okay, here it is. The complete barbecue chicken dinner. And I thought it was a little bit of an overpromise, but it was not. It really was good. So you took chicken thigh and put them in the slow cooker on the bottom level. And I used my favorite like barbecue seasoning. And then put barbecue sauce on top, which watch those because they can be loaded with sugar. Or if they say no sugar added or sugar-free on the front label, spin that bottle around, look at the ingredient statement like I've taught you, and read a lot of them are adding sucralose, which can be harmful to your microbiome. So make sure you know what is in your barbecue sauce. So easy to just whip up a quick homemade one if you're feeling adventurous. If you're in a time crunch, oh gosh, Primal Kitchen. He's like, what is the one I like? Primal Kitchen is a really good, reliable one that most big chain grocery stores should have that's not going to have added sugar or like artificial sweetener in it. But you did that. Then you took corn in the husk, laid it on top of the chicken. Well, no, sorry. You cooked the chicken in the slow cooker for 4 hours. And then for the last 2 hours, you added the corn in the husk on top of the chicken. Mind blown. And then we served it with a slide of like a healthy coleslaw. So easy, you guys. It was so good. So this is the book, Skinny Taste One and Done by Gina Homolka. And Heather K. Jones, dietitian, helped her with that. So definitely worth a read, a check out. I've enjoyed several other recipes from this cookbook too. So if you're looking to add to your arsenal, I like this one a lot. Okay, that's number 3. I'll put the link to Amazon below for that cookbook too, so you can find it more easily. Number 3, I've really been enjoying, this is a new protein powder for me, and I like to shop around with protein powders, but I just ordered my second bag. Like, I really liked it. It is the Flav City Protein. I will say, if you can't tolerate dairy or milk, I would not recommend this one for you. It does have whey protein in it, but also milk powder. Okay, so it's not just the whey. So I know that's going to rule it out for some people, but it's so good. I wanted to include this. It does have grass-fed whey. I believe grass-fed collagen too. And I think I thought I was going to remember and didn't write grass-fed down next to the collagen. I'm pretty sure it's grass-fed. Banana powder, and that thickens it up a little bit and gives it the most like milkshakey texture I've had in a protein powder ever. So good. Milk powder, it also makes it like thick and fluffy and nice. True vanilla powder, but vanilla bean powder. And then it has cordyceps and reishi mushrooms, which is such a nice touch to add in the mushrooms. I don't know about you, but I'm not eating like cordyceps every single day of my life. Maybe if you're drinking like a mud water or like a mushroom coffee type of thing, great. But I'm not. Like, I'll have one every once in a while, but I'm not doing it every day as part of my routine. There's so many health benefits to it. So I love that it's just in my protein powder that I'm going to have most days anyway. And it just gives you that extra boost. And then it's sweetened with both stevia and monk fruit. They have a lot of different flavors. They have I think they have like a vanilla latte. They have a butter coffee, chocolate. I think they have a berry one for kids. I haven't tried any of those others. I just do vanilla because then I can make it my own. I can add cocoa powder to it and make it make it a chocolate if I want. But most of the times I just like vanilla. But just adding frozen strawberries, chia seeds, water, and this protein powder blended it together. My kids legit thought it was a strawberry milkshake. It was really good. So really good. The texture is super creamy and nice. But like I said, avoid if you can't handle milk. And I'm sure it's not a ton of milk, but if you really have a hard time with milk, it's not for you. And if you don't like a sweet protein powder, I know not everyone wants that sweetness. It's probably not for you either because it is on the sweeter side. But if you're looking for a nice treat after your workout or something like that, I think it's great. So I've done the strawberry one for us. I've also done, this is where I'll add in my Four Sigmatic instant coffee. They have these little cute instant coffee packs that have a little bit of coffee and the like mushroom coffee. I'll do that with the protein powder and water and maybe a little dash of milk and blend it. And it's like frappuccino, I guess, with protein in it. Or you can do like a cold brew coffee with the vanilla. So I love how versatile it is. I love the flavor and the texture. It's definitely something I'm loving right now. So that's why it's on this podcast. I'll link to the Flame City website in the show notes too. So make sure you check that out. And then bringing it home at number 5. And again, this is what I've been using for a long time, but I don't think I've ever talked about. I've never done this kind of episode before on this podcast. So I don't think I've talked about it. But it was born out of a desire to have something fast that lasts, that's clean. And bonus is it actually helps make my nails better. So spoiler alert, it's for your nails. It's Dazzle Dry. If you guys have not been on the Dazzle Dry wagon, you need to jump on. It's something I've probably been using. I don't know how long they've been in business, but I want to say like 5 years. I love this product. It's something I consistently use. I have it on my nails right now. It's like a little system. You do their base coat. I also add in the transform step, which is outside of their like original system. Like you'll have to add it in separately, but it makes my nails stronger and makes it last even longer. It's like a system. So you do the base coat and then I do transform and then you do 2 coats of color and then the top coat. So it's not that far of a stretch from like other nail systems. It goes on beautifully. First of all, it's easy to paint. It's completely dry in 10 minutes or less. Like you could do like this or wash dishes or change sheets or clean a diaper or wipe a bottom or nose or whatever you do. Type on your keyboard for meeting, 10 minutes. Well, it lasts a full week with no chipping. It comes off with regular nail polish remover, no soaking it off, no having to like file your nails down and damage your nails. They have a nail polish remover that's really lovely too. It has a lemongrass scent and oil in it, and it really helps nourish your cuticles in your nail bed too. There's a beginning step before the base coat is the prep, and that's like cleaning to remove the oil from your nails because we all know that oil makes your nail polish slip right off. But yeah, it's so great. And then like I said, the bonus is that my nails are actually stronger from wearing it, even whenever I don't have the polish on, like my nails are stronger than they would be otherwise. I love this product. They have a ton of different colors online, kind of like Lashify. They have a little starter set that you can get that has like, you pick your own color. So it'll have like the prep, the base, and then you pick the color and a top. And then I would recommend adding in that transform too. They have one that's like a pinkish color. I think they have more of a whitish color too that I haven't tried because it's newer and haven't needed to order it yet. I love it. And like I said, it's fast, it lasts, and it's easy to remove. I paint my nails. I'm just the kind of person that's ever going to consistently go get my nails done somewhere. I'm just not. I'm not going to spend the time or money to go do that. But I do like having my nails done. And so Dazzle Dry is the perfect thing because I've done the at-home gel, I've done the at-home dip, but like trying to remove those is such a pain. Dazzle Dry is just the best. I love it. so good that even whenever I do go get my nails done, I will take the system with me and totally confuse the people and be like, I need you to use my whole 5-step system for me, please. Normally now I just have them file my nails for me and shape them and I paint them when I get home because it's too much. Anyways, that's what I'm loving right now. Those are my notes. So Glow Tonic, which I've been sipping on, Lashify for the lashes, Skinny Case One and Done Cookbook, Slave City Protein, and Dazzle Dry for the nail. So let me know if you try any of these. Again, I'm going to put all of the links in the show notes. Hit me up on Instagram. Let me know if you've tried any of these from this show and let me know what you're loving right now too. I'd love to talk with you. So y'all have an awesome day and we'll talk soon.